Alrighty, folks, we're going to talk about something today that when you hear it, you are going to shiver like I did. We're going to allow the boys from Convoy Home Loans to make me a little bit less scared. But Jonathan, I hear you guys are offering a 5-year product, no doc, no credit. All I got to say is, what the hell are you thinking about?
Yeah, it's been more popular lately because of the current market conditions, credit tightening, like we talked about, right? And people with a lot of money that still have money in the bank that want to deploy but they can't deploy. Um, it's been popular. It's available in Washington, Oregon, and California only though. We
Oh,
kind
so
of
West Coast. Okay.
yeah, we spoke about this product actually I think 2 or 3 months ago. We kind of highlighted that, hey, this was out there. But at that point, it wasn't as popular because clients still had income, clients still had, money, they wanted to go conventional, yada yada. But now we can do, this is becoming more popular. Again, Washington, Oregon, Canada, Washington, Oregon, California. It requires no credit
Okay.
report, no employment history. It's basically stated income, knowing no tax returns, nothing like that. And the rates are actually kind of amazing. It's 1 to 4 units, purchase, refi, cash out at like 6, 8.
Sub 7% investor only or owner occ?
It's gonna be for, I mean, you can do both, but
Okay.
oh, no,
So,
it's investment. Sorry, investment only,
okay.
but non-owner occupied, right?
Yeah,
So
right.
yeah,
Non-owner
yeah.
occ.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. So, what LTV are we talking about, you think?
I mean, this
Up
is where it
to?
comes in. It's like 35% down or
So,
30% down for a purchase,
okay.
and then 35% down or 35% in. So 65% for
LTV.
the
Okay.
cash out.
Well, you gotta have security somewhere. I mean, when you say no doc, no credit, no this, no that, I'm like, I was almost expecting 50% LTV,
N-
right? This
Yeah,
is this is
I
pretty
mean,
wild.
where they get the reserves is they actually how it works is they have like 2 years of payments escrowed into.
There's the catch.
Yeah. But I mean, if
That's
it
okay.
2 years of payments for leverage, and then also to be able to get like, especially for someone that's, buying something or is trying to refi out right now in this interim, but has a bunch of cash that they just want to, you
Yeah,
know,
deploy. Yeah,
deploy. And 2 years is, I mean, 2 years is a lot, but it's not that much,
yeah.
in terms of payments wise, where
Well,
you're
it's
not.
certainly better than finding a hard money lender or cash. I mean,
Yeah.
geez.
But no income, no credit. Like this is, you have the cash. It's basically based on that cash that you have, put in that escrow account, and then they'll just pay off for that.
There you go. And I'm assuming appraisal. I got to imagine
Oh
appraisal's
yeah,
done.
yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely need an appraisal.
All
But I
right.
mean, you know, doc wise, it's like
Yeah,
nothing.
pretty easy. So Dustin, walk. Somebody calls you up, wants to do this. I'm guessing it's a relatively quick file. I mean, I have no idea. Just scheduling an appraisal and waiting for that to come back. Is that the long pole?
Yes, I mean, I can give you a real live example on a deal that we're working on right now for a past client.
Okay.
It's quite ultra luxury if you want to call it that, but it's a $19 million property
Jeez.
in Santa Barbara
Oh, all right.
on the cliff. It's his investment property. This guy's high up in tech, has a bunch of cash, has 20 different large investment properties across the country. He used a HELOC about a year and a half ago, okay, for the down. I think he put 50 down. And then the rest he got on a hard money because he did some rehab to it.
Okay.
Now, unfortunately, he's in a position, and pardon me if you're, I don't think he watches this show, but if he does, not trying to develop or give out too much information, but his credit is below what you would expect, like sub
Okay.
620. Okay, so
Okay.
he went back to the bank, still has a bunch of money with them. They said, no, we can't do it. Right.
Yeah.
Told him we have this product. Great. He's like, he's more than capable of putting 2 years of
Oh
payments
yeah.
in, giving him the 6.8 now. Of course, we got an appraisal. Appraisal came in low, so we're ordering another one. But that's the product that we're doing right now because it allows him, for
Yeah.
somebody that has, really bad credit for somebody with that much money, to still be able to get a loan and an interest rate at 6.8 that ultimately he wouldn't have been able to get really from anywhere other than maybe a 9 or 10% hard money loan, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. If that. Yeah. So again, this is just another thing going. There's lots of the reason I love you guys at Convoy Home Loans is you're willing to listen to people that have a deal that makes sense and you're flexible, right? There's a lot of people out there that like, hey, I have two products and two products only, and they try to take square pegs and fit them in round holes. You guys are never stopping. You're always creating more product based on the market needs. So kudos to you for that. Um, you know, who should be reaching out if they want to take a look at this? So obviously 3 states, Washington, Oregon, California, 4 units and below, non-owner occupied. Is it really the fix and flip, that kind of stuff, or what are we thinking?
I mean, it could be if you're wanting to hold it at least for a short term, right?
And
But
maybe you don't want to exit in this market, maybe. I don't know.
yeah, I mean, you really need that liquidity though, right? So that's the biggest thing. And a lot of people, it's become more popular, but it's more niche still because not a lot of people have that amount, want to tie up that amount in an account, right? 2 years of payments. But if you can, then, and you don't have any other options in terms of like going DSCR or bank statement or something else, right? Some other type of program. I mean, this is an option that allows you to buy time. I know that, Mike, you probably hate it because it's like,
Well,
you know,
it gives me PTSD because I lived through the Great Recession, and a
yeah.
lot of these loan products were bad, but they weren't 35% down, right? They were 3% down or 0% down. So again, I didn't know what we were walking into. So I feel better. But again, when I hear no doc, no credit, I get all vibrating and tingly because that
Yeah.
was a problem last time.
I felt that through
Yeah.
the camera. But yeah, once I think obviously those people that have the money and the liquidity, I think it helps. People that are transitioning from jobs, right? One
Yeah.
job to another could help. But still want to invest. But definitely reach out to us and find out if it'll actually fit or not, right? And that's the main thing.
Yeah, that's what I want to coach investors about. The next couple of years, there are going to be some amazing opportunities. But as this high tech, really rich person found out, sometimes banks say no, right? I guarantee you that bank 2 years ago would have said yes and yes, please, and probably given him a discount rate because he had capital sitting around. Banks are changing. It happens every time. Deals will be easier to put together, but getting the money is going to be harder. And that's why guys at Convoy Home Loans, I recommend people reach out. Just talk about the deal. See what's what. See if they can help. And if they can't, they tell you no. And that's what I appreciate about what you guys do. How should they reach out if they want to say, hey, can you help me?
Go to convoyhomeloans.com and let us know that you came from ORAT.
And you guys are really rocking and rolling. I said it video number 1. I'll say it again. 3 or 4 emails just in the last week, emails and DMs about the great work you guys do. So thank you for that.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
You got it.